In the Watomo Caves in New Zealand, thousands of blue lights dangle from the ceilings, twinkling like stars in a night sky. This is the home of the glowworm, one of nature's most beautiful predators. Glowworms begin life as a fungus gnat egg, where they spend about 15 days hatching into larvae and building themselves the foot-long mucus tube where they will spend the next 334 days of their lives. They then begin building their webs. This takes about 15 minutes per strand, of which there are 12, usually about 1 to 2 feet long. The webs are constructed of specialized silk threads covered in mucus and attached to the glowworm's hammock. A glowworm's mucus consists of a crystalline structure that excels at trapping moisture. The threads end up being about 99% water and only 1% glowworm mucus under optimal circumstances, although if the caves where the glowworm lives get too dry, the amount of water in the threads can drop to the point that they break. Glowworm mucus usually consists of waste products: protein, salt, and urea. The last of these ingredients, urea, has been used by humans to create some very strong, if deadly poisonous, glues, explaining why the thread can be as strong as it is while being mostly water. The absorbent nature of the glowworm's web makes it expand in the intense humidity of the caves where it lives, making it a stickier, stronger, and generally more effective thread for catching prey. The New Zealand glowworm usually targets mayflies, but it will also eat things as large as spiders and cockroaches if it can get at them. To attract its victims, the glowworm illuminates a bioluminescent organ at the end of its tail and begins to shuttle from one end of its hammock tube to the other, waiting to feel the telltale vibrations of a trapped insect. Once it finds one, it begins to pull up the thread it is stuck on, eating the strand as it goes, until it gets to the insect, which it begins to consume, alive. Glowworms achieve their magnificent displays of light through a reaction involving a chemical called luciferin, reacting with oxygen with the help of an enzyme. The reaction forces the luciferin into an excited state from which it releases a single photon, causing the glowworm to glow. Because the glowworm uses a different process of bioluminescence from any other creature, it has many potential uses in biomedical research where bioluminescent systems are regularly used. After spending the majority of its life as a larva, the glowworm is finally able to move on. The glowworm turns into a pupa similar to that of the butterfly, except glowing brightly in an effort to attract a mate before it dies. It stays in this form for about 10 days before reaching the final stage of its life. As an adult, a glowworm only lives about 3 days, just enough time to mate and lay eggs. The females die immediately after laying eggs, and the males only live a short time after that, as they have no way of eating as adults and quickly starve.